Hello, everyone. Do you know science is not only compatible with spirituality, it is a profound source of spirituality. What is spirituality? Spirituality is not what we carry out or we act upon. Spirituality is what we undergo and experience. Hello, everyone. My name is Golani, and I'm going to express myself on the topic Spirituality, a Magical Wand to Live a Happy Life. Have you ever given a thought to these questions? How do we overcome a trouble? How do we move on after a suffering or an unavoidable situation? How do we get attitude to act upon? And who assists us in all these? Who is guiding us? For many of us, it's God. But I think it is the power of spirituality that makes us powerful, sustains us, and helps us to mitigate our suffering. How vividly I remember the day my 2-year-old brother was bitterly crying. I guess he was in pain. My parents and I were totally perplexed in that situation. We tried everything we could do: food, medicines, home remedies, carrying him and swinging him. Nothing worked. Then my father asked me to light an incense stick. I did so with no other option left. And believe me, it really worked. It worked because we all were positive, and not because of that incense stick. The positive energy helped to heal my brother at that time. You must have heard that brain commands our body. But who commands our brain? A belief in some order or power greater than us can do so. It helps us to fight in the difficult times. I thought, is it possible to stop our pain with our mind? I googled. Nowadays, our magical wand? It's that relaxation, meditation, positive thinking, and other mind body techniques can help to reduce your pain. You must have heard, in far off Buddhist monasteries, northern India, a community of monks assemble peacefully, lightly dressed, in their dreadfully low temperatures of their environment, that is 4 degrees Celsius. The monks are covered with frozen, damp sheets of cloth, which would bring an average person to tremble non-stop, but could even die. The monks remain calm, and the soaked sheets soon begin to dry and steam. Herbert Benson, an associate professor of medicine at Harvard University, is been studying these practices for more than 20 years, and he is a firm believer in healing power of such practices. The practices these monks are adapting are basically the practices which helps to find the hidden powers in our body. Many of us think and relate spirituality with superstitions. Spirituality is to know about your powers, to connect with something larger than ourselves. And superstition is a practice of ludicrous belief and foolish thinkings. But when Almighty has given us everything equally, then why to believe on someone else's power? Why not explore ourselves? Why not explore our powers? Let's be more spiritual, let's be more powerful. How can we improve our spiritual health? Or how can one get spiritual awakening? One can awaken its spiritual being by activation of pineal gland, that is also called as third eye. We every time hear that Lord Shiva will open his third eye and he can burn up the whole universe if he wants. This is a rational society. People find logic. We need to understand the hidden meaning. But regrettably, people start reading between the lines and the whole matter becomes tricky. That is why the things which cannot be described convincingly are always packed up in these kinds of tales, so that they are untouched without alteration. So the third eye is just that when your power is reached within, you have a complete different dimension of your life. You have a gateway to see clearly at the vision of your life. It is said that yogis in ancient India used to turn their eyes inward and outward to see what's happening inside their body. There's no magic. It is the power of yoga that helped them to understand the hidden powers of their body. The question is how to develop spiritual power. Basically, more smiling, less worrying, more compassion, less judgment, more blessed, less stressed, more love, less hate. Complaining over things will make you away from spirituality. Express your thankfulness for everything. For example, every time before you eat, spend a few seconds in gratitude for the food which is going to be the part of your body. Every time you use anything, that is a vital component of everything's life. For example, air, water, soil, you save it. You ought to rejoice every single second of your life because you are mortal and this is ticking away. There is no time for annoyance, offensiveness, nervousness, sorrow, fury. Isn't it pleasant to be living wisely? I think, which is the more intelligent way to exist. All I'm saying is please live wisely. Building an affectionate world is not a ritual that you do for others. After all, spirituality is being happy within. It is a wise way to exist. Our capability to live here blissfully does not depend on our looks, the marks we get, or the mobile phones we carry. This makes our life living relaxed and handy. But the main attribute of your life is how you are within at this moment. Whatever thing is there in life, a cloud, a seed, a particle of soil. Do you understand any of these things fully? No. This is your level of intellect and insight. So whenever you should walk with a little humbleness, admiration, and love for everything around you. That is why in our tradition, we always bow down to mountains, trees, and even human beings. I would like to end with the quote of Mahatma Gandhi: spiritual relationship is far more precious than physical. Have a spiritual life ahead. Thank you.